Hi, I'm here at BioPharm America 2014. I'm with Eric Halioua. He's the CEO of Promethera Biosciences.
Good morning.
Good morning. Eric's also a board member of the Belgian Walloon Regional Biocluster, which is BioWin. Now, Promethera Biosciences, you're a Belgian pharmaceutical company, and you founded it in 2009. And you develop innovative treatment for liver diseases using allogeneic adult stem cell technology. Tell me, what was the inspiration for starting Promethera?
Yeah. In fact, I've co-founded in 2009 with the Professor Etienne Socal, who is the scientific founder that identified with his team the cells we're working on now in the Promethera to develop the product, which is called EPASTEM, and I will come back to that. So why we have developed this company is because it's first due to the need, the patient needs, because we were seeing the patients that are patient affected by genetic disease of the liver. Some of the enzyme in the liver is not functioning properly, but has a very big impact on the quality of life of these patients. So we really wanted to develop a new product to help and to save life, in fact. And it was the first as inspirations. The second one was to create a new company because I was co-founder of two biotech companies before Promethera, and when you start in this business, you want to carry on, and so the mix of science, entrepreneurship, and the good project was I would say the three key points to develop Promethera Biosciences.
Oh, interesting. So your mission is then to discover, develop, and commercialize cell therapy products to treat the liver diseases in an innovative way, which is to use allogenic progenitor cells harvested from healthy human livers. Is that correct?
Exactly, yeah.
And so what are your products and how do they work?
In fact, as you said, for the patient we are treating today, part of them are the only way to cure is liver transplantations because one of the enzymes of the liver is not functioning properly, but in big impact in the quality of life of the patient. It's a life-threatening disease for the majority of them. And for the more severe form, the only way to cure is liver transplantation. So you change the full piece as just one little enzyme is missing. Mm-hmm. So instead of changing the liver, the project of Promethera is to infuse stem cell coming from the liver, but that we expand in culture in vitro to infuse in the portal vein of the patients. This cell will engraft, multiply, and will produce the missing enzyme. And you don't need to infuse the full mass of the liver in this disease. Just a few % is enough to change completely what we call the phenotype. It's the quality of life of the disease severity. So what we do is manufacturing this cell in big batches in our GMP facility in Belgium and infusing it to the patients. And with the manufacturing process we have in place today, with one liver, we can treat 500 kids instead of one liver, one kid with liver transplantations today. So you can resolve the issue of shortage of liver, which is a big issue in liver transplantations.
Certainly. Well, that's really cutting edge. It's amazing. What hurdles do you see getting this to the market, to the patient?
Okay, like any cell therapy, you need first to demonstrate clinical benefit. So we have done the first clinical trials, phase 1-2. We are completing it, the 12-month follow-up this year. So it's the first clinical trial where you need to demonstrate first safety and secondly efficacy. So we have to start the second clinical trials end of this year in Europe, and we expect next year in US.
Oh, great.
So the first hurdle is to succeed in these clinical trials. The second one is to have, but we worked a lot on it, to have a good manufacturing in place to produce robust batches, quality to infuse to the patients. Right. And when you get approval by the regulatory authorities, to be reimbursed as well. So it's the different classical hurdles you need to pass through to anticipate and to maximize chance of success.
Right, manufacturing, scale up, regulatory.
Exactly.
So you have a patented cell type, right?
That's right.
That's right, and that was called you say it.
EPASTEM.
Yes.
EPASTEM. In fact, we call the cell population we're infusing EPASTEM, And we have patented these cells, and the patent has been granted, in fact, in Europe, in US, in Japan, in China, Australia, and in other countries. So we have a robust intellectual property protecting these cells, but we have at the top of that specific know-how that we built over the last 5 years that is important. The secret know-how is important as well to protect.
Yeah, wow. So what kind of partners is Promethera looking for at this stage?
So we are today a team of 50 FTE, including some persons working part-time. So we have a very robust management team, but as we are looking for US as a next step, we believe having a US partner would make sense. We could do it alone, but it's always less risky, and it could be quicker if you can work with a US partner. So it's one of the options we are definitely considering. The other one would be later maybe an exit, for the company. By exit, I mean, we are financed by venture capitalists. We get up to now close to $50 million. I'm preparing a next round of financing this year, the third one. So all these investors want to exit, after a certain period of time. So partnering or a deal with a big pharma or a big biotech with a global one could make sense as well.
Sure.
So that's where we are today. We have as well another activity called EPA screen, H2, H3 screen. It's a cell-based assay. In fact, we differentiate the cells, the stem cell in mature hepatocyte, and that can be used as well by the pharma, the discovery and preclinical department of the pharma companies. And this assay is as well open to partnership. So it's a different business model, different activities, but it's another area where partnership would make sense.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Well,
yeah.
It sounds like an incredible technology, could really save a lot of lives. So
it's what definitely we would like to. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for speaking with us today,
Thank you.
and we'll talk again soon.
Okay, thank you very much.